Good morning, y'all. It's your girl. I am up and ready. I am on my way to the gym. I'm gonna go work out before I go to work. It's a good day. It's freaking cold, I'll say that, but it's a good day. Like I said, the days be going by faster than expected, for real. But I just wanted to hop on here and say hi to y'all. How y'all doing? Yeah, the sun is out, y'all. The sun is out, even though it's freezing. I forgot to preheat my car, so I am cold. Freezing right now. But like I said, today's going to be a good day. One of the things I was thinking about was, the fact that a lot of the times we want more or we want better for ourselves, but we don't always want to make the sacrifices or do the things that we know we have to do in order to get it. And that is the part that's sad, because it's like, if you could just put yourself in a position to be a little bit more disciplined, your future would benefit so much. And I think that's what, people just have to start paying attention to more. They have to start looking at, is this something that is genuinely going to benefit me in the long run? And if it is going to benefit me in the long run, I should just do it. There is this thing called DBT, opposite action. And I think I talked about it before with you guys, but it's literally the idea that you do the thing that you don't want to do, or you do the thing that's opposite of the emotion that you feel. So, as humans, we're going to have times where we don't feel like getting up and doing the things, doing our responsibilities, our duties, or whatever. But the opposite action promotes the fact that even though you don't feel like doing whatever it is, you still do it anyway, because you know what it's going to do for you, right? People that are experiencing, any form of depression or anything like that, it is proven that getting active and doing things helps, right? Reduce how depressed you are. So even though you know that you don't want to do that thing, you do it anyway, because you know that the benefit is going to be greater than your current emotion right now. And that's kind of how we have to look at other things that we have to do in our lives. If we know that there's an opportunity that we may or may not get again, we need to act like it's an opportunity that we may or may not get again. Because if we're like, well, there'll be another time, and you don't necessarily know that, then you might have just missed out on a blessing that was supposed to be yours. So even though it's like, well, what's meant for me is meant for me, that's absolutely true. I definitely believe that. But I also believe if you have things placed in front of you and you're acting as if they're not what they are, then you miss out. And then you can't say, oh, like I'm upset or whatever. You could just say, well, I did that to myself. In this year, it's important for us to take accountability for what we're doing, what we're genuinely doing in our lives, and how we're trying to do them, how we're trying to achieve them. You put one foot forward, and God is going to help you with the rest, but you definitely have to put your foot. You can't just be like, well, he got me and that's it. He does have you, but it also takes your action, as well. And I think that's such an important piece. People don't like to acknowledge the action that they have to take. They always want to look to someone else to make things happen for them. And in some cases, there are people that works for. Maybe they grew up in a more fortunate, family or whatever, but someone like me, that's definitely just getting it by myself, like, building myself up. My family is definitely supportive, so that's not what I'm saying, but someone that doesn't have the financial backing that other people might have and stuff like that, you gotta get it. You gotta put in the work. You gotta say, all right, what's my plan, and how do I put this into action so that I can be closer to the things that I genuinely want. But you know, that's just a morning little wake up call thing for y'all, because you know we do have moments, like I said, where we feel like we don't want to do certain things, but in those moments where we feel like we don't want to do certain things, we're sometimes sabotaging our futures through that. So I just want you guys to keep that in mind. I know that there's definitely been times where I've done that to myself in the past when I wasn't as focused as I am at this point. And you know, sometimes, you know, you fall off, whatever. We're human, so you're not going to be the same, on the same type of vibe all the time. But for the most part, when you have this vision and you have this sense of discipline with yourself, that you know you're going to get up and you're going to show up for yourself regardless of how you feel, then your mind, it starts working differently. So I want to encourage that for you guys, because that's the difference between somebody that's just like accepting their circumstances and somebody that is choosing to overcome their circumstances. And anybody that's watching this page at this point is choosing to overcome their circumstances, right? Because that's what I'm promoting. That's what we're promoting to choose to overcome our circumstances. Like, we're not gonna just let ourselves be down and be unhappy or feel like this is it. No, we're gonna get up and we're gonna do these things so that we can get to another level. Even if we feel discouraged, even if we feel, you know, disappointed in other people or ourselves, like, we're gonna get up and we're gonna do it anyway, because we know that that's something that's gonna benefit us. So that's my little spew for this morning. I hope that you guys have a good day. And make sure to comment down below if you feel like this is something that's relatable. You had an experience like this, where you were, you know, kind of stagnant, or you were in a position that you knew that you had to do a little bit extra to get out of. Like this video and subscribe to my channel so you know when I post my next video.